Hello. Welcome
Hello,
back.
good day. Good or more or evening or night. Welcome.
Welcome back to the IWICCI podcast. Uh Dani is having a moment trying to figure out what time of day it is. I think
Well, it
the
depends when you're watching, right?
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
I want to make it accessible for everyone.
No, it's always good morning. You can only watch this in the morning.
That's
Anyway,
it.
IWICCI podcast episode what?
Oh no, 20 something, right?
I hope so.
Um I know what this episode's about. I can tell you that.
We are on episode 23, I believe.
23.
I hope
23.
that is fact checked by the title. Um because I just looked at our list.
Um
So yeah, episode IWICCI episode 23. It is November 2025. It's the new moon in Scorpio today.
ooh,
So that's a thing. Get
fancy.
your intentions and manifestations ready for magic if you do that, your rituals. It's a good time to plant seeds and set new intentions, and also to reflect on what was going on in your life in, I think, May was the Scorpio full moon. So what has
Boy,
changed in your life since May?
I don't remember.
That's okay. That's a reflection exercise. You don't have to answer it right now. It's also
Okay, cool.
probably
I'll, I'll,
personal. But yeah.
I'll get to it later.
Hmm.
Um, we had a really neat idea to kind of switch days with each other and like do each other's routines.
Yes, that is like the ultimate theme of this episode is living in each other's shoes for a day ish, exchanging special interests, exchanging general interests, routines, stuff like that.
I had a lot of fun.
Good. We'll
Did you?
talk more
I hear
about
you.
that. We'll get to that point at
I
the end
know.
of the
That's
podcast.
fair. That's
Um,
so fair.
it's okay.
What are you up to lately?
Oh, lately. Well, what was our last episode? The Halloween one?
Yeah,
Wow. So it's been almost a month since that episode. I had a lot of fun with that. But
me
since
too.
then, I have been writing. I finished a novella that is currently in your hands. I don't remember if I sent it to you before the last episode or not, but
I think you did.
Royal, my sapphic princess and knight tragic romance story is getting edited right now. Thank you, Dani.
I
And I'm
like it.
working on my fourth book in the Briarthorn Uni series. That's pretty much what I've been
Yay!
doing. And getting ready to do craft shows because the holidays are here. But the craft show, I signed up for one, and it was the first one that I had signed up for in like 2 years. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
going to do it. I used to do this show all the time. I loved it. And they canceled it.
No.
Yeah. So now I have this other application, and the vendor fee is twice as much as the other show.
Ooh.
There's no guarantee they'll get in it. It's also outside. It's supposedly with a bigger
Outside of
like
Windsor?
audience. I know,
Ugh.
I know, but like daytime outside in early December. So hopefully we don't have snow. Hopefully it's not that cold. I don't really want to bring a tent. Like I kind of just want to set up a table
Ugh.
inside with heat and like call it a day. But none of the inside
Yes.
shows that I used to do, like the Firehouse, they didn't get back to me, so I don't think they're doing one.
I liked that
Um,
show.
I like that one too. It was cute, and it was like a nighttime like cocktail hour show. So this one's in um, a town to the east of me, and it's outside,
Ah,
and
woof.
I don't know. It's twice as much to get into. So like I December 6th is so soon, and I really shouldn't be applying to new shows this late in the game, but I'm like going back and forth in my head. Is it worth it to try to apply? But then it's a new show for me, so if nobody buys anything, then I'm out $100 and I'm standing outside in the cold all day. Like,
If it was me and I was just getting back into craft shows,
yeah,
such as yourself, I think I would wait until the weather got warmer and just prep or something in the meantime.
you
Because
know,
I'm a little baby about the cold. I'm just a little baby.
yeah. I like the cold. I don't mind that part. But it is a long day outside, 10 to 3, plus setting up. So I'm
Woof.
getting there at like 8, 8:30 to set up, and then I have to break down, so I'm not leaving until probably like 5. And it's dark by then. And yeah, just the cost. Like the first show that I signed up for was $50 for the table, and it was inside and heated, and everything was fine.
I feel like
So
that's all reasonable.
right,
Like
because
all the yeah.
if I make $50, if I make more than $50, great. But this one is like, I don't know. I'm debating. I would like to do it with a buddy, but I don't think I can get anyone to help me. Maybe my mom can help. And then there's another show I'm doing that's a new show at a church next weekend. So hopefully that one is something that was also $50 to get into. But it's a new show, so if people don't know about it, then they're not gonna show up.
Dang.
And I gotta keep my witchy shit quiet because it's at a church.
Oh. There are definitely craft shows here. I haven't been to very many, but they do occur. Maybe they're way more indoors because it's like Canada and it's cold. But
probably.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of people who do make like artistic things like in this town, and there's a farmer's market and people sell like jewelry and stuff there, but it is like technically a farmer's market.
Yeah, we have a farmer's market too, but it is all foodstuffs. I don't think they allow non-food items. But
ours
I wish
is kind
like
of a mixed bag.
I've been to farmers markets that are like that, and I wish that this one would extend to have a little, if you want to keep them separate, like, because it was in front of the yacht place.
Yeah, I know where it is at.
So,
yeah.
But that's like a really tiny patch of grass. So if like this is the food stuff part, and then this is like where you put people who make jewelry and crochet and whatever, then
why not?
I don't think it
why
would.
Not?
You know, because if I'm going to a farmer's market to buy cucumbers, I'm gonna get the cucumbers regardless of if there's a pair of earrings that I really like. You know, like I don't think we're competing with each other in that way.
No, and I think honestly, I think it's good for both businesses because it breaks up like the monotony of the thing, and like either way, it's something novel. Like if you came there to like look at necklaces, and then you're like a pepper, like or like vice versa.
Right.
I feel like yeah, both people could like benefit. So
because when food is at a craft show, it enhances everything. Like
I'll stay longer, I'll spend more money.
Exactly.
Like,
and then I don't
100%.
care if I'm paying like $20 for a sandwich from the vendor across from me. I would rather do that than have to go off grounds to order food or get food or bring food. Like it's just convenient.
Jocelyn and I went to the lighting Festival of Lights. That's what it's called.
Cute.
It's this park like sort of near us, and they just light up a bunch of lighting things for Christmas.
Like mostly. Fireworks, like bombs.
Like,
what are you talking about? They light up the trees.
No, like
they're lighting trees.
Things like there was like a there was a scene with like a penguin like jumping off like a diving board and then like swimming, and then there was all these trees that lit up different colors, and then there was candles that said Noel on them, and there's the manger scene or whatever that's called, and then there was like a dragon, and then they explained like Chinese like significance, and there was there was something for Indian culture, and I can't remember. Oh, it was like a lantern, and then they like explained the significance of that. So it was like also cultural stuff, and then they had the like Mohawk tribes, like the turtle and the bear and the wolf, and they said like what each three represented, and then they had a bunch of like regular Christian Santa stuff, and you could like get your picture taken with Santa, and you could get hot chocolate and whatever. But it was like it was cute. Yeah, it was very cute.
I like that they involved other cultures to explain like, because it is really cool how it's just like a human thing to, oh my gosh, it's getting really dark out. We need to have a celebration where lights, like literally candles, lights, lanterns, oil lamps are the focus.
Yeah, and it was really cool, and they did a pretty good job. Like, even though I will say, I think probably 80% of it was just like Santa Rudolph
Yeah.
kind of vibes.
Yeah.
At least, other cultures were represented, and that was
Mm-hmm.
pretty cool. And they had beaver tails, which
Is that
are
for what? For
it's
food? For
yeah,
decor?
for food. For food. But it's not what you think. It's like a piece of fried dough
Mm-hmm.
that's like kind of shaped like a beaver tail, and
Okay.
you can get different toppings on it. So like we shared a pistachio one, and it was quite
Nice.
good.
That sounds good. So it's like a moose knuckle is not what it's called. What is it
What's a
called?
moose knuckle? Isn't
A moose
a moose
knuckle.
knuckle male camel toe?
A moose
Isn't that
knuckle
what a
is like
moose
a camel
knuckle is?
toe, but with a peen involved.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not. What am I thinking of? The
What are
pastry.
you thinking of?
It's a pastry that's got like a bunch of
Um,
shit. Bear claw.
oh, I've never had a bear claw because I think
You
bunch of
wouldn't.
shit
You wouldn't
would,
like it.
yeah, make me stray. I
I
don't
mean,
like
if you could pick at it and like decide,
pick
I'm
the
going to eat the
pieces.
almond piece. I'm going to eat the
Yeah,
piece with the jam inside. Yeah.
but not other than that, that's not for me.
Yeah.
I'm not a complicated food person.
Well, that might be different now as we get closer to talking about how we exchange days. We're not quite there yet. I don't know if anyone cares to listen to like the behind the scenes thing, but we try to talk about just random whatever's going on in our lives for like the first half of the show, and
Yes.
then in the latter half we talk about whatever themed activity we did or are doing for the show.
I am
So
I'm
we're
really
almost
proud
there.
of myself of something I did this
Yeah.
week.
Yes, now it's your turn. What did you do since Halloween? What's new? What are you
Um
working on?
I my so kind of a it was his childhood. It was not my childhood, but like we
Oh.
we started a friendship, and it's we wrote a screenplay together. He was
Oh,
19
yes,
and
yes,
I was
yes.
I
Okay.
was 25, and we became friends,
Mhm.
and we had like a group of friends, and we wanted to kind of write a screenplay about it. But I'll promote him. Let me shamelessly promote. He's a screenwriter. His name is
Mhm.
Louis Otero. He writes screenplays for indie horror films with micro budgets. So if that's your thing, you can look him
Amazing.
up. I think his most famous one is Triple Xmas.
If
And
he
I
has
believe
Does he have a website?
you can look him up on IMDb. I don't know if he has a website.
We'll find out if he has a website and I'll add it to the YouTube
Okay,
description, but keep going.
I will. But
Yeah.
anyway, he's a really great friend, and we wrote a screenplay together, and we just finished a very rough first draft, but like we finished this week, and it feels so good. And yeah, now we're rereading, and hopefully in the next like 2 years we'll get to filming. So I'm
Nice.
I'm excited, and it's also honestly just to hang out with an old friend once a week, like is kind of worth it to me. So to
Oh, for
know
sure.
that, yeah, yeah,
It's like what we do, old friends.
it is old friends. Yeah, it's I like that I ended up with a lot of creative friends, even though that's like maybe not what I set out for in a friend group. I feel really lucky. Like you and I have the podcast, and now Lewis and I are writing, and it just feels good to like work on projects with people we love.
Absolutely. I think that's one of my goals going forward is to find other people like I don't know. I've never been fixated on being in a friend group, but I do find myself in them and then feeling dissatisfied with the dynamics, the hierarchy, the conversations, the things that people bond over. I don't know what it is. I never feel quite at home in a group of friends, even if I formed that group or that group is there because of me or like, I don't know. I connect better with people individually. So,
That's
like,
yeah.
I just want to work on creative stuff with people individually and not have it turn into like a weird competitive thing or like
Yes.
if
Um,
the group is going to do it and this one person can't, then this person's going to back out because then this person doesn't want to do
oh,
all
and
the
then
extra
and then you're
work.
alone.
And then it's just,
Yeah.
yeah, like, what was the
It's
point
horrible.
then?
I I feel I'm such like a cheese ball for friendship. Like I kind of always have been. I
Same.
think because it took me, yeah, it took me so long to find friend. It took me kind of until college to find like really solid people.
I have the worst
And
background right now. I'm so sorry.
it's beautiful.
Messy.
Um,
Messy, messy,
it's
messy.
a little messy, but like so is life. So is life.
Yeah, but I
Um,
cleaned and you guys get to look at the messy part. That was crazy. Anyway, go on.
this is why we need like a podcast platform, so you don't have to
This
look
is
at
why
us.
I need to update my backdrop so that I can just bring that forward. I don't know why. I probably didn't because I need the light from that window. Anyway,
Well,
sorry.
I have a weird. It's okay. I'm gonna go on my own tangent. I have a my the only window in my room is directly above my desk and points light at the background, so
Yeah.
I can never stick a picture or anything cool in the background because
Mhm.
it'll get sun faded.
Mhm.
So it's just blank. I have my calendar, but I figured that like I don't care if that gets
Yeah.
messed up.
Yeah.
Um, but anyway, I once a week I have my core friend group usually come over to our apartment and we watch a bad movie.
Yeah.
And those like six people, I'm so grateful for them. I think like making friends in your 30s is a bit different because you're picky. Like you're
Yeah.
way more picky than you were as a kid.
The
Sorry, my camera's
hands. The hands.
possessed. Um, I triggered emotion.
You did.
But I feel really lucky. They're pretty like eclectic, but something about us all being together because I've had friend groups that you're talking about where it's like competitive or like clicky within the group or you start to have like problems with people and
Yeah.
like I whatever it is about this combination, or maybe it's the fact that we only see each other once a week and don't talk that much outside.
That is also
Like,
like a weird important thing because I was
yeah,
the most recent friend group I had, I was emerged, enmeshed. Like it was every day, all the time, everything. And that feels good for a little while. And then it's like,
get burnt
oh my
out.
God, I need a break. But if, God forbid, you are the one that says I need a break, then the others are like, ugh, they hate us. So we're going to make our own group.
Yeah.
And then it just, okay. Okay.
Yeah. And I think it's like we're all busy. Like two of the people in my group have children.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody's busy with work and jobs and one person in my group went back to school and like I think we can
Yeah.
only really hang out once a week. Like we don't have that much time and I think it kind of helps like in a weird
Yeah,
way.
for sure.
And then the like few hours we spend with each other making fun of a movie ends up like kind of really special because
Mm-hmm.
that's it. Like
Yeah. And there's not a weird, like, trying to balance between, oh, we're in the friend group but you're my best friend, or like,
oh yeah, I don't
um
that's
don't let
yeah.
this person in because I had beef with them, but I know they used to hang out, but like if they're there, I don't know, just shit got
Yeah.
really weird. And
Like,
ugh,
and who has time for that shit
that's
anymore?
what I'm
Like,
saying, like,
I don't need, that's just extra nonsense. Like, sometimes that does happen. I do complain about people, not in that specific ring group, but like, it just, at the end, does not seem worth it anymore. Like, I
yeah,
don't want to waste my time.
exactly.
Like,
If I find myself going to another person to like vent about the same person too many times, like why is that person in my life at all then?
yeah.
Also, why am I not talking to them directly about the issue? Which I do. Like I go to people and I'm like, hey, this is it, bothering me or whatever. But after like one or two times of that with the same thing, it's like after a point you're like, okay,
Not worth it.
this is not a forever friendship, which is also something that I need to like accept and understand, and I do. It just I get mad at myself when I'm like, this person is a forever friendship, and then I find out that they didn't see me that way, or
Ah, yeah.
like I'm like, damn it, I was wrong. They are not a forever friendship. And then I'm mad at myself. Like I really do not care. I want people to be in my life because they want to be in my life. And I definitely want people in my life that are in their 30s and above. Like sorry, I can't with the 20 somethings anymore. That was
I, I,
a mess.
I, I yeah, there's two people in the group that are 20 somethings,
Mhm.
but one of them's a dad, so he's just like expedited,
Yeah.
like he's just feels like a man, like you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
definitely.
And he's lovely. Um And then the other one is just like one of the coolest people I've ever met, so she can come too.
That's yeah,
Like,
no, I'm age is not necessarily
no.
a what's it called? A deal breaker. But when I met these people when I was like 28, 29, and they were from 20 to 24, I guess.
Yeah.
So I watched them all kind of grow out of the high school mentality and into their like fully cooked brain mentality, and
Yes.
throughout that uh I just saw a lot of things change for the worse or like didn't change at all, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, no,
I can't.
I'm out of this. Like I see myself in you, but I see myself in you 10 years ago and you're
Yeah.
not it's not."
And like with my longer term friendships, I've found that we help each other grow, because like not everybody's like, there's stuff
Yeah.
that I'm missing that like maybe I see in the other person, but it's definitely not like, oh, that's how I used to be when I was like 21.
Mhm.
Like it's like, oh, this is, I have sort of this shortcoming, and I can like see that you've kind of healed that part of yourself, and
Yeah.
then like one of my other friends will have a shortcoming that I'm really like on top of and that I've healed from, and we kind of, it feels different.
It does. It does. My
Like,
all of my long-term forever friendships feel peaceful and chill, and we don't have to talk every day, but we do stay in
no.
touch, and like that just feels normal. I don't know. It's the
Yeah.
constant contact was also like a plague on me in my romantic relationships because I hyperfixate on people, and quality time is like my primary. I know love languages are garbage bullshit, but like spending time with me and making efforts to do things that I like to do and like paying attention to what I like to do and making time to do that, that is the most important thing for me. I don't care about stuff. I don't care about I mean, acts of service, fine, sure, whatever. I'm just using the language that exists.
Yeah.
I acknowledge that love languages are Christian propaganda, but yeah, I don't know. Constant contact has ruined a lot of my relationships, and when will I
Yeah, I
learn?
can't do it.
When will I learn? Because I
Can't
always
do it.
like do the thing where I'm like, I'll just make an exception for you. It'll be fine.
No.
No, stop doing that, V. Don't make exceptions for people.
It's hard. Sometimes you have to learn the same lesson a bunch of times before something
Mhm.
clicks.
Mhm. And hopefully it clicked now. But then I bounce to the like other side of things where like I don't want to make any new friends because it's not fun. It always ends
I
up becoming not fun. I'll change that
I
eventually too.
I think I almost have like a weird compulsion that like I have to make friends,
Yeah.
because I didn't have any, and when I went to college I almost flunked out, and I ate like 3 dinners a day with 3 different friend groups,
Oh wow.
because I gained like the freshman 15 or whatever, it doesn't matter, like because I was stressed out about making friends.
Yeah.
And then I came home and I had all these friends, but I was like gonna flunk out of college. And like I think like part of me still gets like paranoid about that. So when I moved here, I was like, I have to form friendships. Like in
Immediately.
it.
Immediate. No
But
matter
it
how many
took
dinners
me
it takes.
but I will yes. But I will say the like real life is kind of like college, because all the friends I made freshman year, like none of them really stuck except for one.
Mm-hmm.
And like I like, and then the people in your orientation group that they try to make you be friends with, I don't remember any of those people, like not a single one.
Yeah, I
And
remember
like,
all of them from my orientation
what?
group.
Really?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh my God, I don't remember
I do not connect
anybody.
with any of them anymore, I don't think. No, I'm pretty
That's
sure all of
so
them are like
funny.
doing their own thing. Yeah. No, I remember all of them. That was like it was such a like a movie moment, my orientation fucking group for college. I didn't even
God.
stay friends with them for the freshman year though. Like it was just
Yeah.
some of them
A,
I stayed in
a
touch
blip.
with. I really don't talk to a lot of people from college though either. Again, with like random back and forths on Instagram or TikTok or
Yeah.
whatever, but we grow, evolve, have different tastes and things, and it
Sometimes you
is what
don't
it is.
match anymore. Yeah, I'm only friends with 2 people from college, and one of them
Mm-hmm.
I only talk to like every couple of months, and that is perfect for our friendship.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to change that. It works for us.
Right.
So, whatever form your friendship takes, I don't know how to finish the sentence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Having different levels of friendship is very important, and different experiences with different people, and like, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess this is a part of my life, a point in my life where I need to uh not be alone, but like focus on myself, like
Totally.
trying to maintain new relationships or fragile relationships isn't a priority. So,
Makes sense.
to anyone who's watching that might be one of my new friends, this is probably not about you, so don't worry about it.
Aww.
Don't worry about it. And if anyone's watching from the old friend group, that, you know, my DMs are open.
Aww. Friend. Yeah. I love my little crew. And I tell them I'm like pretty effusive. It's pretty obnoxious. Like I'm
That's
like,
cute.
so lovely to see you guys. Like, can't wait for next week. Like,
That's cute. I saw something on TikTok that was like a cool idea and would probably help break the like, because it's hard for people to make friends in their 30s and above. Like, not everybody is like you and just willing to talk to people or put themselves in that position to like be disappointed or accepted or whatever. Basically, these two women wanted to host a potluck event that was like a girls' night, spiritual, crafty night thing, but neither one of them knew enough people to do that. So they, you know, picked one of their houses. They didn't even know each other very well. And they were like, okay, I'll invite like 2 or 3 people and then I'll tell them to invite one each and you do the same. And so eventually that like brought,
oh my gosh,
I don't even know,
love that.
10 women together that didn't know each other very well at all, but they all like were interested in making the crafts and making food and just hanging out and meeting new people. And I'm like, that's what I want to do. I want to build community in a real tangible way that isn't, you know, I mean, anybody could disappoint you at any time, but in that moment, that's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Friendship is beautiful.
Friendship is
And
magic.
Sometimes you get to switch days with your friends
So,
and see how they live.
That's, I don't know if we can say this, but we Freaky Friday'd ourselves, basically.
Oh yeah, I didn't even really think about it like
I didn't
that.
until just now when I wrote down possible like titles for this episode.
Oh my gosh, and no, it's not Friday, it's Thursday today.
No, it's Friday.
I got really excited.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. Today is Friday.
No, it's Thursday. But maybe I'll post it on Friday. I don't know. Whatever. Did we even record our clips on Friday? No. I did mine on Monday.
I did mine
Freaky Monday.
I don't remember. Freaky Monday. It doesn't really have the same
No, Manic
vibe.
Monday. Manic Monday is different too. I don't think we
It's different.
did
Different
that.
from what we did.
Yeah.
So we did kind of a day in the life of the other person. And I liked a lot more of yours than I think you liked of mine.
Yeah. Yeah. That is true. That is true. We drafted like 4 different because we recorded ourselves doing these things, so spliced throughout the rest of the episode you will see clips of us doing what the other one usually does, so enjoy that. But we started with like, you know, what's the thing you do in the morning, and how do you start your day? Like, what do you drink first in the morning? What do you do for breakfast? I don't actually remember. What was clip 1?
I do. So for your morning, I listened to the song that you're really into right now. And I did like my face I don't have like a face routine. I wash it and then the sink drowned out the song. So I couldn't use that. So, but I put like cream on. So I listened to it while I put cream on. And that was fun, and I haven't listened to that song in a long time. So I was like,
I ruined
what?
it.
What'd you do?
I changed. Okay, no, we're good. Continue.
Okay. I haven't listened to that song in like a long time. It was Mr. Brightside by the Killers, and I just kind of like vibed. And then I don't like yoga, but V does yoga.
Hold on. Slow down, buddy.
Okay.
Clip one was
start
your day with the morning drink and dress like the other person.
Oh.
So
okay.
I started
I'm like
my
in
day.
Another planet.
Started my day. You're just zooming through it, and we gotta slow down and pace ourselves so that I can put clips. Yep. It's okay. Mushy brain. So I started the day with an iced matcha latte with oat milk because I don't like regular milk. What kind of milk do you get?
I get oat milk.
Okay, good. So authentic. I don't like matcha. I like sencha. So, and it was iced and it was cold. So I had a cold drink on a cold day. Hello. I'm getting ready to go on my daily walk. And I got the matcha latte from this place called Jack's. It's a local place. I wanted to avoid going to they who must not be named company. But it looks like it's settling on the bottom. I had to get not frozen, but iced. Oh well. But I dressed kind of cottagecore. That's how Dani usually dresses, as you can see.
In the winter,
I know.
It's always function over fashion because I'm a cold little weasel.
Yeah.
Like I can't. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I didn't have anything that was like vintage. Like she has a fantastic vintage collection. I do not.
Thank you.
And I didn't have anything that was like a corset or a little bustier. So I just kind of wore a wrap dress.
You all wrap dress.
I wore a wrap dress. Whoa. And some other stuff that you'll see. And yeah, so I got dressed. I had the matcha latte. I had a few sips and I could not finish it. It was not for me. That is not for me. I tried over the summer too to become a matcha latte girly. That was not
okay.
Much grass. Much grass. When I drink green tea, I prefer sencha. I'm not a matcha girly. I really want to be. It was working out this summer, but I don't know. I don't know if it's my winter drink of choice. Anyway, let's go for a walk.
It's not for everyone.
But yeah, what was your morning?
Okay, I know I said a lot of words.
Mm-hmm.
I'm now gonna try to say the right words. So, I don't know why I associate you with like a big hat. I own one big hat and it's brown.
Good.
And like I had a little like a crop top sweater and a long skirt and then like two longer necklaces. You're just like a wispy kind of like practical magic adjacent vibes kind of person.
Yeah, and
And
that was that the outfit you picked is very reminiscent of what I wore on the bus a lot when we were traveling, because I would just put
maybe
on like a big lazy skirt,
yeah,
lazy sweater, and a hat. But yeah,
maybe it's I was kind of like left over from there, but I
it was
felt like I
perfect.
channeled you.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
cool. And
Absolutely.
then it's very cold here, so I immediately changed
Yeah.
to go out and get coffee. Um, and because of you, I discovered a new fancy coffee place that I did not know existed.
Oh, good.
Um, and they had never been asked for a peanut butter mocha before.
Mm-hmm.
um, but the lady and the man that were there were so kind, and they conjured me up one, and I it's like the opposite of what I would want to drink. I'm really not like a
Yeah,
big chocolate person.
I love it.
Um, I'm not a huge peanut butter person. So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, this is gonna suck. But I'm not convinced there was any caffeine in it. It just
Mm-hmm.
tasted like a hot chocolate with peanut butter.
Yeah,
So I liked it because couldn't taste like the bitterness of the coffee, and I have like such a sweet tooth
mm-hmm.
that that
Just a shitter.
I was very happy, and I'm probably gonna buy fancy coffee beans from them
Good.
eventually. So I appreciate the discovery.
That's better than my experience. Although, like, I don't know, matcha's not terrible. It's just not for me.
It tastes like grass, and I
But
like that.
sencha tastes like more grass. I don't know what it
Yeah.
is about
I
matcha.
don't
It's
know if
like
I've had
sweeter that I'm
sencha.
not into it as much. I'm literally drinking green tea right now, straight. Like nothing in there. I love the taste of green tea, but matcha's different. Don't get it.
Interesting.
I don't get it. Whatever. That's my mouth. So anyway, I stayed in my one of my friends called it a swamp witch looking cottagecore. If the cottage was in
Cool.
a swamp, and I was like, yeah, accurate. So I stayed in my
Mm.
swamp witch attire and I went for a walk because the movement active we were the next clip was our a song that motivates you and the preferred movement activity, and Dani is really into rock climbing and I do not have that anywhere near me. I'm not going into the woods to try. That wasn't an option. And
That's fair.
biking. No, I haven't touched my bike in over a year. So, nature walk, which is another thing that she likes to do. So I did that.
I love a nature walk.
I did that while listening to All of the Sweet Stuff by Gravy Train with a lot of exclamation points. That's the band. It was a fun song. I liked it. Catchy.
I like that
It's
song. Thank
very
you.
you. It's very like you coded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
I've just been listening to it a lot lately.
It's
Yeah.
good. That's a good one. So yeah,
Good. So you enjoyed this song and the
I
walk.
enjoyed the
Okay, this
song.
activity, not
Love the
so bad.
walk. Brought the
Not
matcha
so
on
bad.
the walk. That was foolish because it's
Gross.
cold. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, so I sped through this before, but I used your song in my morning routine.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I hadn't heard it in a while, and I was jamming out to Mr. Brightside
Yeah.
by the Killers.
That's always a
And
song that'll uplift my mood when I hear it.
I love that. And then I did yoga.
In the inner thigh. Other options could be to keep the toes on the ground, just opening the hips from there, or placing the foot below the knee. All right, wherever you are today, find that upward current of energy through the front body, and then balance it with that downward energy through the back body.
Because that was your activity of choice. And like I said, I don't like mixing my spiritual side with my exercise for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like the twain shall never meet. So all the whatever she said that was not exercise related was annoying
Mm-hmm.
to me. But
Did you just like
I
find a random YouTube yoga person?
I picked her, Adrian, her name is. I picked her because she had a really cute dog in her thumbnail. That
Perfect.
was my,
Yes.
yeah.
Yep. Great.
And it was also like morning flow, I think it said on it. And it was like right after I woke up. So I was like, this will probably like get me going for the day.
Yeah.
And it said like easy morning flow or something like that, and I'm kind of like egotistical about how strong I am from rock climbing. Like it's kind of douchey. And I was like, this will be no problem. I'll just like freaking do downward dog or whatever it is for 20 minutes. I was just kind of dying.
Yeah.
Like yoga is no joke.
Yeah.
Like,
that is a fact. It works different parts of you. Like you could be the
Yeah.
strongest person in the world, but if you can't reach your toes, like how functional is your strength really? Because you
Totally.
need to have a little bit of flexibility. I mean, a lot of bit of flexibility to like really feel. That's the mobility part. And
So that, even though I'm not the biggest yoga fan, I honestly feel like I might just do it sometimes because like I don't want to go to a regular gym anymore. And you know, sometimes rock climbing, you can't do it every day. Like
Yeah.
it gets really rough on your hands
Yeah.
mostly.
And you also
Like,
play instruments, so like you need your hands
Yeah.
for other things.
That's true. So you know, like if I'm looking for something and I have like a spare 20 minutes, I might honestly go back and do some video like that. So I guess thank you.
Yeah, 15, 20 minutes of yoga a day. Like
bad.
you could do easy flow, you could do things where you're not standing at all, or if you really
Yeah.
want to challenge yourself, do a oh my god, what is it called? It's not Ayurvedic. It's
Is it
there's a type of yoga where you're constantly moving and it's like
Oh yeah.
more yeah.
I don't know, but I know what you're talking about. But yeah,
Yeah.
there's
It's
options.
not like vinyasa, I think is the one that I usually do. But then there's the other type that's not hot yoga necessarily, but you could also do that. Crank the heat up in your apartment and do yoga. Like that's a workout in itself too. I hate it. I don't like being hot. But you do.
I love being too hot.
You might like hot yoga then. Covered in your sweat. Blah, blah, blah. Oh,
the
Pilates
dream.
too. Try a Pilates
Oh
one.
yeah.
I should have told
My
you
mom
Pilates.
does. My mom does Pilates pretty like regularly.
Yeah.
Like yeah, a couple of times a week.
I need to get back to it because I was doing it before the summer and then it was summer and I'm like, I just want to be outside and swim. But now
Yeah.
it's inside season again and I've been doing
No
my
swim.
walks, but I got yoga and pilates. Anyway, all right. The third thing we did after I came back from my walk, I got rid of the matcha latte. And then I made lunch like Dani. I made a Dani lunch, which was also relatively disagreeable because Dani likes to eat things very plain.
Try.
And usually that doesn't bother me. I don't mind, like, I don't always dip my fries in chicken nuggets, and like sometimes I'll have a plain burger without sauce on there. But sauce is the spice of life. I love it. Like I'm not a ranch person. I love blue cheese. I like Russian dressing. I like all
Ugh.
sorts of mustards.
No.
Relish, give me all of that. Delicious. So when Dani said that her preferred sandwich was Swiss cheese,
I
ew,
love Swiss cheese.
spinach, mayonnaise, Kewpie mayonnaise specifically, but I didn't have that,
Yeah.
so I just used
That's
regular.
okay.
Turkey and rye bread. No mayo, no mustard, no flavor, in my opinion. But we're gonna eat like Dani. So I also don't like Swiss cheese, but we'll see.
Yep.
And that's it.
So regular.
Actually, I don't even
Yeah.
think I had mayo on my sandwich. I just had all this.
Yeah, I think you had
Dry.
it dry, which I would do in a pinch.
I know you would, because you did that once while I was working, and you came to visit, and I was like, "What are you eating?" And you were like, "Turkey and spinach on a roll," and I'm like, "Is that it?" And you're like, "Yeah." It's really dry. It's really dry. Ooh. Thankfully, someone in my house enjoys eating stuff like this, so I will be giving this half to them. But yeah, not bad, not great, not my thing, but yay, Dani life. I said, get out. How's your
Yeah.
mouth that wet to like make all of that food?
I drink a lot
be-
of water.
I do too, but I still don't want to overwork my salivary glands. Crazy. So yeah, I didn't actually get to watch the thing while I ate her lunch, but I did watch the thing that she usually watches, or like the thing that she's been watching recently, the Tudor Farm series.
Yeah, there's always new ones, so I kind of like wait until a new one comes out. Like I just watched the one they did about Tudor children. It's
cool.
pretty good.
Cool.
Yeah.
I ended up watching that while I was eating my dinner, which was my kind of sandwich.
Boosting food production. And then over she goes. While wool from their sheep. Men's population from 4 million to just 2.5 million. But under the new Tudor dynasty, the nation was slowly emerging from the darkest of times.
The early Tudor world is a Catholic world, suffused with religious thought, even very practical.
But yeah, I did watch it. I like historical stuff. We have a lot of overlap with our interests in history, so that was an enjoyable watch. I liked it. I will continue watching that.
And it's kind of, I usually watch something like that at night, like you did, you said with dinner, because it kind of mellows me out. Like the pace of the show is a little slower, and like you're not learning about current events. Like this is stuff that happened hundreds of years ago.
Right.
So it's sort of like gets me, like I'm like, oh yeah, that's how they sheared sheep. Like I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
Like,
and just looking at all the different ways that they put so much effort into doing these mundane things. Like if I'm cold, I just go to the thermostat and I turn it up. If they're cold, they have to make sure that like the space in the floor is clean, that like warms the whole barn, and then they have to get the dry firewood, and then they have to burn a piece of cloth and like do the sparky thing with a rock so that the cloth, and then they put it, and then the fire, and then they stoke it, and then it's warm, and you gotta make sure the smoke is going the right way, or else everyone's gonna die in their sleep. Like holy shit.
It's a lot.
So
it's but then I'm like, well, what are we taking our time up doing? So I turn the heat up, and then I scroll on TikTok for an hour. Like maybe I should make a fire.
Like thank God that I have central heating or whatever, so that I can spend that extra 45 minutes looking at my phone.
Thank God.
But yeah, what did you do for lunch?
I forgot the pickles, which sucks because they were like the one ingredient I didn't have to go out and buy. I had them in my fridge. But I did make I got a chicken cutlet and lettuce, tomato, onion. They didn't have pepper jack. I got Monterey Jack. I hope that's acceptable.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I got Russian dressing, which they don't call Russian dressing, they just call it burger sauce, but I looked and it's relatively similar ingredients.
I'm pretty sure it's like, what is it? Ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise all mixed together?
Relish.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know, other stuff. I'm very much not a sauce person. That was maybe the most challenging part, and I didn't want to like wimp out. I wanted to put like a V amount of sauce. So I made sure to saturate my sandwich. And do I say what I watched at dinner?
Yeah, I mean, did you watch it with your sandwich or did you watch it later? No, you watched it later.
Watched it.
Yeah.
I watched it later. I won't lie, I watched Physical Asia while I ate that sandwich.
I need to watch that, I think, because I've been seeing it all over TikTok and I'm ready.
It's really so fun. Good. Yeah. It's really fun.
But yeah. So what did you watch later on that you totally loved and had no complaints about?
I loved it. I can't I ate what I would eat for dinner. I don't even remember what I ate anymore. I think I'm like psychologically damaged from this film. I watched the new Superman.
That's cute. This is cute. They're like repairing their relationship. Was it worth 2 hours? I don't know.
Okay, I just want to interject and say that I'm not a superhero person. I don't give a flying fuck about superhero media. But for the culture of understanding references and such. I do have like little tiny bits that I enjoy, and I wanted to get through most of the DC media that is out right now because Marvel's pissing me off. So but also the Superman movie as a standalone film I thought was fantastic. I cried in the theater, but Dani cried for different reasons.
I know, it's like I almost got to tears, but not the same.
So like Lex Luthor just got revealed as like the fiend he is, and it's very like Trump coded, I guess, a bit. So that's neat.
She hates superhero movies.
But I did hear really good things about it, and I heard good things about it from people who don't like superhero movies, and I was actually really excited, and maybe that was part of the problem. It's like my sights were set too high on this being like a good movie.
Yeah.
And I wanted to like it so bad, and it was so long, and I really started to lose it, like sanity wise.
I made it.
You can, in the clips that you will see, you can just see the light like slowly drain from my eyes.
Like I really thought you were gonna fall asleep.
I like this song. That's good. It's the first thing I've liked in this movie.
But that's
I
made it.
I thought I was gonna fall asleep as well.
That is how I felt watching the movie that she chose, because the last like set of clips was our nightly routine, and Dani's hyperfixation is Judy Garland. So I guess most nights when she's winding down from her day, she's watching a Judy Garland movie. And the only ones that I had seen were The Wizard of Oz and Meet Me in St. Louis. Yeah,
or
Louis or Louis,
Louise,
whatever.
yeah.
I've seen those. I like those. So one I haven't seen was A Star Is Born, and I'm like, yeah, I'll just watch this.
Sorry.
And I told her, and she was like, oh no, I'm so sorry. That's like got a lot of weird things going on in there. I'm like, what do you mean? And I checked, and the movie is 3 hours long. So I made a mistake, and I only got through half of it before my attention span was literally like, please do anything else. Pluck out every single leg hair you have. Stop watching this movie. And I was like, okay, I will. So I took a break. I haven't finished it yet. I tried. There is a lot of weird. She sings great. You know, she's a great singer. But apparently she like directed or produced this movie. She's not good at that.
She has way too much say in every single aspect, and there's there's so much I could tell you, but just know that she had too much control, and somebody should have edited it. Somebody should have edited her. I love her. But...
Yeah, the story was like weirdly repetitive for the first hour and a half, and she had a song every 2 minutes, and like that's fine. Whatever. This is like a you movie about you and your life. That's what you wanted it to be. I get it. But damn.
But can I plug very quickly she remade an older film called A Star Is Born. That's the original Star Is Born, and that is the best version. And fight me. It's not a musical. It's way shorter. It has a really cute frame narrative. It stars two of my favorite old Hollywood actors. Like I recommend it. The grandma's the best character, and they got rid of her in all successive incarnations of the film. Yeah. So.
All right. So when I finish this one, I will go back because like I want to see all of the Star Is Born movies because it's been remade like 18 times. So I need to understand. I don't know either. Other than it's a way. It's like a what's it called? Circle jerk way of like showing off whoever the most popular songstress is of the time.
But like I said, the first one wasn't a musical. So like I don't
Yeah.
know why Judy watched that and she was like, we're gonna remake that, except we're gonna
Because she self-inserted. It's so
Yeah.
obvious that she saw that and she was like, that's my story about me, really, my real life me.
Yeah. Oh, a
Like,
lot of did you get up to the like where they make her change her face and everything and she's
yeah.
like sitting in the that a lot of that is real. Like she really did wear like nose like things to
Yeah.
make her nose flare out. Like a lot of that is accurate. So I
Yeah.
get that she
That
wanted
makes
to
sense for a lot of, she has a very distinct, unique face. And if you're trying to like find actresses and singers of the time in the 50s, I guess, that all look the same, she wouldn't fit into that. But
right.
that was why the producer weirdo man was like, I want you because you're different and you have a great
But
singing voice.
it's a hard watch for somebody who's not like a Judy fan. Like yeah.
But
I was
I'm
like,
going
oh
into it.
my.
Listen, I've been watching the Jurassic Park films with my partner, and those are not for me either, like at all. But I'm
Yeah.
doing it for the culture, so it's the same thing. I
Yeah.
think that's ultimately why I picked A Star Is Born, is because there's so many different versions of it that I'm like, I want to see them all and like make an assessment.
Totally.
I don't watch movies. Like, movies are not part of my life, like, ever. I don't think about it. So it's nice to just like decide I'm gonna catch up on popular things and watch all of them at once and then be like, okay.
I watch an amazing amount of movies.
You really do.
I love movies. I love them. I love them.
But yeah, so having that on in the background for your nightly
Yes.
rituals, and then I didn't have any edibles, so I just smoked weed. Wash my face, brush my teeth, normal stuff. Journal and read. I did some reading, and then I scrolled until bed.
I turned my big light on so you could see. It looks black, but I swear it's green. And it's also blurry, and I'm also not good at painting my nails. This hand came out better than the other one, and I don't know how I got so much nail polish on this paper towel.
And that was
I
your routine.
Yeah, that was very similar. Yours is a little like I sometimes say that I'm going to read and journal before bed, but I
Yeah.
don't do it.
Yeah.
And I kind of like that doing this exercise like made me slow down
Yeah.
and like not just like go under the covers and like watch whatever
And
the
scroll
heck
forever.
brain rot.
Mm-hmm.
But so I'm reading the new I'm pointing at it like you guys can see it over there on the but I'm reading the new Malala book. Malala? Fuck. Mal
I
that
don't
how
know
you say
anything
her name?
about that. No idea.
I think it's Malala, and it's great. And it's not her first book was like very political and very important and like total respect. But this one is kind of about her college experience and her like trying to be a regular person and not like the public figure that we see.
Yeah.
And I'm really enjoying it, and I don't read it as much as I should. So getting to read it for this like was really fun.
Nice.
And I journaled, which I always tell myself I should do more, and
Yeah.
that was nice. I'm taking a break from weed to try to like reset myself.
Cool.
So I've been having really vivid dreams because that's kind of what happened. So I actually ended up journaling about a dream I had the night before.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was nice, and then I did scroll on my phone a little bit, and then I went to sleep. Then I
Did you
didn't have
do
to be Vee
any-
anymore.
Did you do any like self-care things? Because like I'll wash my face, brush my teeth,
Oh,
paint my nails.
yeah.
Like,
Oh, I painted my nail. I forgot I painted my nails.
oh, you did. Good.
I painted my nails. It's green. I don't know how well it's showing up. And
Cute.
they got immediately chipped from rock climbing.
Of course.
But
Yeah.
it was really
good.
calming and like a nice, yeah, it was nice. I liked your night routine.
I also had play Overwatch in there, but you don't have to do
didn't.
that.
Did not play Overwatch.
Recently, I've been trying to like disconnect from my PC because my PC's in my office around 8 o'clock, sometimes 9 o'clock, so that I give myself 1 or 2 hours just in my room doing room stuff. either folding my laundry, tidying up, painting my nails, doing some skincare, watching something to help me fall asleep, like just, you know, stuff like that. So I'm not just at my desk and then suddenly it's 12:30 and I should go to bed, so I go to my bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
Yeah. It is
Yeah.
hard to make myself like remember that I can read and journal before bed, but it was nice to do that. Instead of
Yeah.
just from big screen to little screen.
Absolutely. I know some days I really feel that, and then I'm like, oh God.
But yeah, so that was our Freaky Friday episode. That I'm
I
gonna
had a
keep
lot of
saying
fun.
until, you know, if we get a copyright thing, oh well, we'll deal with it.
I feel like I'll be happy if we get a copyright thing, because it'll mean enough people have watched.
Like somebody saw
Like
this and yeah.
they noticed.
Absolutely. But yeah, I highly recommend doing a switch day with your friends or with somebody close to you, maybe a partner,
Yeah.
sibling, to just kind of step out of your own routines and live through someone else's within reason.
It was really fun. And we're like, I think I probably, like I said, had more positive experiences than you, but I think we can get stuck in our own ways and like kind of get in our own way a little bit.
Overall, I really liked doing this. I definitely got a feel for your day, and things felt a little calmer. Maybe it's because like I make all my own decisions in my day, and sometimes that can be overwhelming, and like knowing that I had certain tasks to do was nice. But also it's like everything seemed to move a little slower, like especially the nighttime stuff. Like I feel like I don't know, like my head is very loud before bed, and like reading and journaling kind of just like mellowed me out. I think there's certain things I will do more and certain things I will not. Like superhero films.
I just don't like Swiss cheese. Like that was I don't like Swiss cheese and I don't like matcha. So like I knew that those two things were not gonna like go well, but I was gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
The Judy just movies in general. A 3-hour movie, I'm gonna have to split that up over 2 days regardless.
It's not like I
liked everything else. Everything else was great.
I agree. The only thing I didn't like was Superman, and like as much as I enjoyed the peanut butter mocha, I probably won't get it again.
No, but
like,
you could and should probably go back to that place and get caramel instead. The caramel mocha.
Yeah.
With an espresso shot.
Yeah. And it was only $2.99. No,
awesome.
$1.90. It was $1.99, I think. Is that what I said?
Yeah. No, that's probably more.
It was $1.99.
That's probably hot chocolate. There was probably not coffee in there. That's okay.
They told me,
yeah,
whatever.
Hey, thanks. $2 coffee. Coffee. All right. Thank you for watching IWICCI. Like, subscribe, share, comment, whatever.
Please.
All the things if you want to. I'm not gonna make you, but it would help us out if you did. Our next episode is gonna be in December for sure. We might just end up doing one episode in December. I don't know. Holidays are weird, but yeah. Looking forward to
we should make latkes again.
We will. We should make a whole. We'll map out a different episode for the latkes. Maybe we'll do it live. Not live.
Oh my God, live
but
latkes.
I mean, like, you know.
Yeah, and we could record us. Yeah, I know.
I'm not. Yeah.
We'll chat. We'll talk.
We'll chat. We'll do the latkes and the coffee. All right, I'm done.
Okay.
Talk to you later. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you for listening.